mean, sounds like she'll still be on the show, but like without the show,
She
without
will.
a man, like it just seems like she needs to kind of figure out who she is. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, we all need to do that.
Mm-mm. No, and well, I mean, it's I think it's time for her, and I think she feels that. I mean, kind of looking at her, I mean, she really is just a powerhouse, energetically speaking. I don't think she realizes that, even with the celebrity, even with the money she makes, she's still that girl that the men in her life told her what to do. Even
Mm-hmm.
as an alpha female, she is. And I think she's kind of coming into that realization that she holds some power and that she can control what goes on in her life. That's where we're going to see some major changes. And the house, on the housewives, it's really going to make a difference. Like, I know she's the star, but this will put her up to whatever's above the star, like mega star. She'll be the mega star of the show because people are going to see her growing.
Do you think these are my final questions? Then we could wrap up. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
she also was raised very strict old school Italian. So she was
Right.
raised a man asks you out, a man does this, a man does that. Like, so
Mhm.
even in the modern world, she does have some of these tendencies of what a woman should do and what a man should do. And she is, like you
Right.
said, very loyal to the people she
Right.
loves, which could sometimes get her in trouble. Two things. Do you think that, and these are my last two questions, do you think that when this
Okay.
does break up, you say, like, you foresee this in 2025 with Louie, do you think it's going to take her down in the sense? I mean, it sounds like she'll end up okay. Like there's all these things, like the house might only be in his name that they bought. I mean, there's no prenup. Like, there's a lot of things about this guy business wise with this company Vinavia that people say, like, do you think, like it's going to all come taking her down, or she'll somehow.
I don't. I think I mean, it for her, it's probably going to be a little costly, for sure, because he's not just going to go away. He's going to make it difficult. Luckily for her, um, by that time she will have something on him that she can use if she needs to, that will secure her from him not taking half of everything or whatever the state is up there. Now she will not let him walk away empty-handed. That's just Teresa. Um, she'll be down for a minute for sure emotionally. Like I feel like if she could just have a full month to not do nothing, no business, just sit on a beach somewhere and drink a margarita and just chill for a minute and breathe. After all of that, she'll be fine. We just can't, well, I'm acting like she's my best friend here. We just can't allow her to continue on because she will break. She's got so much on her shoulders and has held it ever since the husband went to jail and got deported or whatever. um, when I look at her from that point, there was something that changed, and she stuck herself in a position to where all she's doing is working. Everything has to do with the public eye. She needs to just take a step back once this marriage falls apart and breathe for a minute, because if she does that, she's going to come out so much stronger, so much stronger.
Wow. And yes, trust me, if she does have something on him, and this is what they do off air, these Jersey housewives, she will absolutely use it. There will be no
Yes.
question about it. That is what she does, and no shade to that. She'll use it.
Mm-mm.
And there's a lot of rumors about feds, and there's a rumors that something is coming for him out there. I don't know if it's true or not. So should she have something in her back pocket, she'll use it. This is my final question for you. Speaking of the brother and the wife, Melissa, and you say that
Mm-hmm.
it's not forever and you don't see it next year.
Right.
You see it more in 2026. And you definitely see Teresa still on the show and you see her divorce. Do you feel that this other force, Melissa, will be on the show? With the brother comes along with Melissa, but do you feel that force there to kind of.
I do a little bit. I don't think it would be a permanent position. Um, it's like one of those rotating positions. Sometimes the people are there and sometimes they're not. Uh, so yeah, I do see her a little bit. Hmm.
We call that a friend
That'll.
of in the housewives world.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, it'll be a friend of, but yes, I do,
Okay.
and it won't be bad. It won't be bad. I'm telling you, Teresa is the one to watch over the next 2 years because she's going to do a lot when it comes to her brother, when it comes to breaking up. And I'm telling you, whatever business thing she's got going on, it's going to be fantastic. This is a good time for her. It's going to be
Wow.
sad when the divorce though, because she's heart-centered, but she'll overcome it. And I will tell her this. Let me just say this. She actually does have a soulmate. She hasn't met him yet, but if she'll give herself a little time after the fact, she will meet him at the end of 2026. Will be fantastic. Like a lifelong, like, high school lover type feelings.
Because she does say a lot that this is her soulmate, this guy Louis Aurelia. She repeats
Mm-mm.
that. No, you don't feel it.
Not even a little bit. I mean, not that okay, let me say this again. They do love each other. It is true love. Um, I don't think she knows and please don't get mad at me and don't come after me. Well, I mean, you can. Uh, the difference between true love and the love that they have. I mean, it's true, but it's not like soulmate type of love. Soulmate type of love, there is a give and a take. It is never just a take, a take, a take. This Louis takes. He drains her emotionally. He tries to make her feel like she's not as good as she truly is. And he manipulates the surroundings around her, her friends, her family, what she wears. That is not a soulmate. And to everybody out there, that is not a soulmate. A true soulmate, somebody who truly loves you, wants to be there to support you, not to control you. So
I agree with every single thing you said. I don't think anyone's going to come. Well, some people might come for you, but a lot of people agree with you. It's
they
like,
will.
you know what it is? It's like her version of love, I feel. What do I know? But I'm not a psychic, but I'm just someone that analyzes people for a living. Like, I think it's a high school love. It's like she's stuck in
Right.
that, like, your head is in the clouds, and that's wonderful when we're 19, but that isn't an adult love. An adult love is not like butterflies and
No, and
rainbows,
she has a lot
unfortunately.
to lose. She has a lot to lose in her life. If she let him stay any longer, and she won't allow it to overtake her, but somebody like that could. I mean, she could lose her job, she could lose the millions she makes, she could lose her friends, her family, and then she's just stuck with him. That would not be good. Would not be good.
And there's a lot of chatter that he could, I don't think he will, but he could cost her job because he is such a loose cannon. Like, I
He
don't think
is.
he will, but that has come up of like, we never thought that before, but
Mm-mm.
now that's one strike against her by coming back to the show. So I would agree with you. And final thing now, you really don't think she's going to be, your first husband, love of your life, goes to jail, deported, committed mortgage fraud, got you to sign these things. Second one, here we go. Like, you don't think that is going to romantically break her of just like, I don't trust anybody.
She maybe for a minute, but she is such a strong uh woman. She's a survivor. And so emotionally she'll shut down. She'll probably get a little depressed, and then she will put her boots back on and she'll jump back in the game. She no, she loves love, no matter what. That is kind of a little bit of a problem, actually. She loves love. Um, but I think that when this happens, I think she's going to step back into the arena of being single and looking for somebody with a new attitude. And I think that she's not going to fall for the first good looking man who tells her that she's hot.
That's
I think she's
good.
going to look for something a little bit more, not just surface